Great. All right, Coach. You went down to the West Texas A&M to take on the Buffs, obviously in the regional. Just tell us kind of what did you see? You guys fell 81-66. What was pretty much what did you see from the coaching aspect of your team falling in that one in the first round of the tournament?
Well, we just didn't do a good enough job, really on the glass. I'd say more than anything. That's kind of been our Achilles heel this semester. Has been the rebounding battle. There hadn't been very many games this semester where we won that area, and it's hard when we lost one of our better rebounders, DJ Freeman, who just did such a tremendous job of chasing it for us, and we just didn't have other guys step up to help us accomplish that. And that was something we talked about going into that game. Hats off to WT for winning. They're playing for a regional championship tomorrow as the #1 seed, and as far as I see it, it's the second year we've gone down there and lost to them. And if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And right now they've hosted the region the last 2 years that I've been here, and we've had a chance to play them 2 years in a row and haven't gotten over that hump yet. So, as a staff, we're questioning everything right now. We're going back to the drawing board and see, hey, is it the players? Is it the scheme? What can we do better to give ourselves a better chance come March next year?
Now that you had a few days to kind of, digest this season overall, how would you say that this team that you feel, this 2023-2024 group has performed and has met your expectations throughout this course of the season?
I think our expectations changed throughout the year. I really thought we maxed this team out for what it was worth. There was a time in January where we lost 4 straight games, and I didn't know if we were going to make the conference tournament. And so to go from there to making a regional again, a second straight year, it's a credit to our guys. It was an up and down year, especially with injuries, all year long. We had guys in and out of the lineup. We only had 3 guys for the entire year start every game or play in every game, and that's out of 14 guys on the roster. Only 3 appeared in every single game we played this year. That makes it hard to find consistency, and so even going into the last week, we had one of our key guys out for practice all week long and basically get cleared in time for the game. And so, that makes it really hard when you continually do that over the course of a season. And, we just got to do a better job. I don't know if it's strength and conditioning, athletic training, for what we're doing in practice. Just do a better job next year of maybe not putting ourselves in that kind of situation if we can help it.
Coach, just looking back on the season as a whole, obviously you're going to be graduating a bunch of guys, so it's going to be a really different look going into next year. But why these guys are still here, who are some of the biggest ones you're going to miss?
Really all of them. We had 6 key guys and I'm telling you, our team was really enjoyable to be around, and I think everybody that we ran across has said positive things about our team. I mean, we had, our bus driver that took us to the NCAA tournament, first time he'd been around our team, and he shot our athletic director an email telling him how much he enjoyed being around them. And that's just a testament to the type of people we're bringing here. And, so I'd say the entire group, but, Willie Guy and KK Godwin have been with me 2 years now since I've been here. Willie was the first kid that we signed when I took the job. And then, we convinced KK to get out of the portal and stick with us, and he did, and I think he had 2 great years with us as well. Their leadership, probably more than their performance, is going to be heavily missed, and I love being around them as people, but just what they've meant to this program in that locker room, showing the way for the other guys that we bring in, that's going to be really hard to replace, and I said it really from the first time I coached Willie to now is, he may be the hardest kid I've ever had to replace as a coach because of just the other things, not just the performance on game night, but if you guys knew the intangibles that he brought to our locker room, to our campus, he's front and center to every game on campus, whether it's soccer, softball, baseball, you name it. He's in the stands watching, and all our coaches know him as well. So, those things are going to make him really hard to replace because he was the face of our program, in my opinion, for the last 2 years.
And now, I know that it might be looking forward too early, but saying that you don't want to replace these guys, they still got to be replaced at some point. Are y'all basically looking for your younger guys to step up now, or are you going to be looking in the portal to replace some key pieces?
It's going to be a little mixture of everything. Last year, if you look at our team to this year, I think you were asking me the exact same question. I mean, I really returned Kevon Godwin and Willie Guy as far as people that played. And everyone was asking, how are we going to do it again? How are we going to get back to the regional? And somehow we figured it out. And so, we signed Colin Albright in the early period. We're really excited about him coming from Central. He's going to bring some additional length at 6'9". We're looking at everything you can imagine. We're looking at our returners to step up. We threw Everson Armstrong out there in a regional tournament, played 7 really good minutes for us, I thought. Came in, gave us a spark in the second half. Excited about his development. Carvel T-Set, he came in, played very well in the regional as well. So we got some guys we're excited about for next year, but we know we got to go get some immediate help, and we'll blend it. If we can find some more freshmen, we will. We'll look at junior college, we'll look at the portal. Right now it's just such a weird time in college basketball on every level, not just Angelo State. So I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to do it right now. I think for us, the canvas is pretty blank. And so what do we want that picture to look like next year? And that's what we're questioning right now as coaches is, do we want something similar than what we've done these last 2 years, or do we want to go a different route? And I think if we're going to do something different, with us losing so many, now's the time. So we're really going to take a look at that. It's not just the people, it's the schematics as well. Do we want to run the same stuff? And if the answer is yes, then we know how to recruit. If the answer is no, then we may have to recruit a little different. So we got a lot of questions ahead. What I'm excited about is, if you were in Canyon, how much support we had in Canyon. Our entire administration was there. President and his wife are there. We know we got a lot of people behind us that are pulling for us and that trust us and doing a good job. And so, that way, if I look at something that's positive for next year, is just, I think the momentum that we've gained the last 2 years of support from people, not only on campus, but in the community, it really excites me as we go into next year.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.